And just like that, we're all back in the saddle again. Hey there, people of the internet world. It's Kibatu of Joy Charged Gamers, charged with joy and ready to hopefully keep his sanity while shenanigans happens. I don't know how much shenanigans is actually going to happen, but who knows? I'm looking forward to this actually. It's been a while since I've actually got a chance to play this in a whole minute. I think Cal is like already ready. I think he's got his stuff set up, so I'm just going to join one of the rooms and I'm just gonna wait for him to come in and see what he says about the situation. Because funny enough, I messaged him a minute ago and I was like, can I help with something? But then I was like, oh, I know what the problem is. And I messaged him. Never mind, I gotta figure it out. He is confused. I didn't explain to him what was happening, but I'll explain to him once he gets in the call. So, I think he needs to know I'm in the place. Oh, but yeah, Zelda randomized. I'm curious how well this is going to turn out.
Oh, I apologize. I am having issues with the setup here.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not even just that it's been a while. It's like half the stuff refused to work on me for a while, and just like, oh my god.
Like some of you may not even remember how it worked in the first place, but you learn eventually.
Yeah. It's more the as it turns out, auto tracking is still not enabled on upper tier, not upper tier, but like higher versions of BizHot than 2.4.2. And for whatever reason, when I tried to add it, like run that, my controller didn't want to work on it. So I was trying to find my old one. Can't find my old one, so you know.
Of course.
So what's ended up happening with it, I've managed to get it to work by finagling Steam's like generic controller input stuff, and it seems to be okay. But like, good God, I just spent most of the last half an hour trying to get that to run. So, you know, little on the frazzle side. Sorry about that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I messaged you a minute ago and thought you noticed that I was like, never mind, I got it figured out. So I was asking if you had a certain file that I needed to actually run SNES 9X because it wasn't running for a whole minute. It was missing a certain file. But I'm like, wait a minute. What file is that? D3Ds. Oh shit.
Oh, one of the DLLs, yeah.
Yeah, from DirectX. But I realized, wait, I don't have that installed on this computer yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to install DirectX real quick, and now it's running just fine. I was like, never mind, I figured it out.
That makes sense.
I thought that was funny though. I was like, wait, oh shit, I'm gonna be able to do this. Oh wait, never mind. Also learn.
That's alright. I've been in very much the same thing with it right now.
Just having words with the program saying, hey, I'm trying to get this working. Can you throw me a bone? Alright, well I have it loaded up, so I just need to make sure that this code is right. Glove, bottle, wand, net, book.
I think so. Just again, give me a sec to. Oh right, it's not aspect ratio size. Yeah, so I've this is a different emulator window as well, so I have to freaking sort that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Start 0. What's the 4x3? I don't remember. I guess I'll move this along and find out a bit. Oh, what's the thing in the background for that? 1440. There we go. That's what I want. I don't know why they took away the snap to grid thing that XSplit used to have on this stuff. I don't know if there's a setting I'm just missing for it, but it really is annoying me at the moment that I can't like snap to grid on anything that I need here. Because it's just making stuff needlessly difficult to set up at this point.
Hotkeys. Okay, hotkeys. Yes, that. Make it that so I don't press the damn button again.
Right, and then I've got to actually go on my Twitch dashboard so I can change the stuff with it here.
Doesn't matter
What are we
too
at?
much, but I want to make
So-
sure that stays at 100%, and I don't have to
Oh
change
yeah,
it
and that
again.
was the other thing of as soon as I open XSplit, it's like it's not saving my login thing again. It required me to log in again, so that was another fucking step. Like I don't need this right now.
Oh no. Like, you haven't done anything since you updated then.
No, it's like I don't know why XSplit's just randomly logs me off sometimes, but I was literally streaming yesterday, so you know.
I don't know. Yeah, that's why that's kind of why I went to OBS instead at this point, because OBS, like, um, as much as I love the, as much as I liked the XSplit, it's just been giving problems. So
Hmm. Actually,
there we go.
just make sure that's on the right thing. Oh, and now fucking. Oh my god, this is so annoying. Why do they keep having the stupid thing at the top? I don't get it. The my chat window thingy has got the gift a subscription thing at the top, like the stupid banner thing at the very top of it now. Like it keeps. I don't know why that keeps being like turned off and stuff with it. I don't want it on the top. So annoying.
Yeah. Meanwhile, as soon as I turn on the stream was like, "We gotta have an ad break in 5 minutes." I just fucking started.
Yeah, it seems about right. Sorry, I'm not trying to like.
Oh, I know it's funny, but like, damn it, I felt like, damn commercialism.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like pawn off all of my annoyances and stuff here on you at the moment as well.
I
It's
know,
just,
I know. You gotta
it's
voice
just
your
been
annoyances in some way or
really
another.
frustrating as well. Yeah. Oh, where is the? I don't even know where it is on the chat appearance. That is probably going to be in here somewhere.
Make sure you're getting instructions before sitting down.
Yo. For the love of God, turn off the stupid leaderboard thing and, like, please keep it turned off with the stuff here. I don't know why we have to keep doing this song and dance.
My friend. So apparently Cutlaw was trying to stream today, but he was busy doing some audio shenanigans, so he let me he went ahead and let me have today
Oh, okay.
for JCG.
There it is. Well, ain't that nice of him, Vegeta? Oh, fuck off with this failure validate no it's gotta log me in again on here as well with it, isn't it? Oh my god,
Something must have locked you out everywhere when you did something, jeez. Thankfully you weren't getting ready for a race at the last minute.
Yep. So it failed to authenticate it the first time there as well, and I was just like, don't you fucking dare like reconnect here, like, come on. Don't you fucking make me go and find my stream key. I will, but I'm gonna be so pissed at you for doing that. I have to manually authenticate that as well. So, as somebody used to say, so help me peanut butter.
So help me Taco Bell.
Yeah, so I think at this point I have basically everything with it there. I have auto tracking stuff on. I need to move where the tracker is actually so I can see it on my own end. Have the bit on there. Have the chat stuff enabled. That's all on with that. Okay, I can finally put the name in so I can, you know. Oh, that's right. I forgot. At some point, they changed the text stuff, so you've got like all the lowercase English that here as well now. That just looks really weird. It's like, yeah, instead of the old 4-character looking thing, now it's like actual proper text and stuff on here. Right. So you said glove, bottle, Samaria, bug net, and the book, right?
Yep.
Right, I have no idea how this is gonna go because I literally haven't played this game in probably actually years at this point. I don't remember the last time I even played this, so
Yeah.
I don't even know if I remember where half the stuff is. Never mind what you can do with it. So you know, it's ought to be amusing, right?
Well, as long as we know the bare minimum of like, okay, how many keys are in here do we need? How many stuff in here do we need? Etc. Etc. Etc.
Yeah,
With
I
key
think we'll be
sanity,
alright. But...
not that. With key sanity though, the only thing I need to ask or want to ask, as I get this situated, there we go. What was I gonna ask? Shit. When it comes to like the key sanity, that means that every single item, maybe minus the no, every single item in every dungeon has been switched around somewhere, not just like only 2 items in here, only 2 items in this dungeon or something, right?
Yeah, so I believe under normal circumstances, yeah, like the map and compass and stuff will also be in the overworld because the map will be able to tell you what the dungeon is because I think we don't get to know that beforehand. And we don't get to know what's a crystal or a pendant beforehand. And the compass would tell you how many items you have found in the dungeon if you get that.
So need to know information is needed to know. It's good to know.
Yeah.
All right. So
right.
Yeah,
okay.
Glove,
I think
bottle,
I am.
cane, net, and book.
Yeah, I think I am finally ready to get this going. Sorry for the delays and stuff here.
Yeah, pshaw. It's only been 15
absolute
minutes.
Sure. Yeah, I know.
And I don't. And
to be fair,
and that's not just a random number because I'm looking at a timer. No.
To be fair, it's probably better than like the over half an hour that often is for the other end.
At least it's not BK mode.
Right. Okay. Let's get going then, shall we?
I'm ready when you are.
All right. Then in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I have no idea what that dot is at the above the thing, by the way. So I've started it sanctuary. It's only a piece of harder than me there, but oh my god, why is it also not put timestamp? I am gonna murder Twitch. I've won everything. Why does the chat not have timestamps on the thing as well? Why it keeps doing this? It keeps like removing every freaking setting that you could possibly have.
Sounds super frustrating.
Seriously. I just don't understand why it keeps doing that. It's so weird. Sorry, I just saw Sinewave like message and put a message in the chat there, and there was no timestamp next to it, and that is the most annoying thing you can possibly do to me.
Oh yeah, like you see a message and you have no idea how long ago they sent it to you. Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah. Like, thankfully, it was obviously this one had beat it straight away. It's not you that's got to apologize, Sinewave. It's the Twitch stuff for like everything's basically just broken on me again today, and I have no idea why.
Which is annoying.
Right, I don't know which way you've even gone with stuff at the moment. I'm just checking the Lost Woods bit whilst I'm around, you know.
Well, I was gonna go to the Sanctuary, but since you went there, I went ahead to the Palace. And Uncle has a key to the Dark Palace, and the sword chest, or the chest, has a key to Ice Palace.
Okay, so I'll need to get those at some point then. Yeah, so I haven't really found anything out of, like, there's no Aghanim thing, it's like 20 rupees, so that's fine. Just gotten into the Lost Woods to find Eastern Palace's map, which is a red crystal. Okay, that's good to know. No, I don't have the key for it. It's that one.
Base Town's a red crystal?
East Palace,
Oh, East
Eastern
Palace.
Palace is a red crystal, yeah.
Sarasla, what do you say?
I'll
The
give
green...
over Sine Wave. That is not
Oh.
the thing here.
East Town is green pendant.
East Town is green. Okay, let's mark that as well. That's the other annoyance I have with the thing here, because I have to run this through BizHawk now. It takes priority on the controller stuff. So like,
Uh-huh.
if it's not the active window, then I don't have controller inputs.
Yeah.
Red here poultry is vanilla, so I got red rupees out of that. So I guess I can buy bombs in town now.
Money, money, money.
As Wario would say, yes. Yeah, so there's nothing in Lost Woods, it was just a couple of maps, so...
Let's see. Big heart.
Money, 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 money.
Well, that's Sanctuary Heart, even. Okay. Sanctuary Heart in the swamps.
Which bit?
The Day Light Roll Swamp Desert.
Oh, sank hard at the floodgate thingy?
Yeah, the floodgate. There you go.
Yeah, okay, okay. Not chicken. The back of the tavern, the bottle that's normally there, it's shovel this time, so I'll check that when I'm done with Kakariko.
And there's another
May or
small
may
kid
not
in
need
our
to
palace.
pick it up. Chicken house has a heart piece. Okay. Speaking of money, I do need a little bit more so I can get the bottle check as well here, but I've got plenty of bits to do first.
Spiderbush friend gives arrows. At least that one does.
Yeah, I probably could have said with that, but I was busy moaning the Twitch chat again for not having timestamps. So, you know. It's okay.
The Pshaw. And boy, I called it. As soon as we start, my mom's like, hey, I need your attention for like 20 minutes because I can't do stuff. So, as soon as I get done checking around a little bit more, I'll have to do that in a second.
Okay, I'll see if I can find anything with it. In the meantime, I'll see if I hopefully remember enough stuff with it. I guess that light. No.
You already checked Lumberjack, right?
Yeah, Lumberjack didn't have anything. The bits I need to do in town at the moment, I'm checking the bottom of the well stuff, which it's the map to Thieves Town. That's the first thing I've seen, and then I'm getting the bottle check in a sec as well because I have the money for it now. Small key for Skullwards. That's not a particularly useful one. All right. Small key to Turtle Rock. That's a bit more useful. Okay, and there's a 10 bomb in the well too. So if that you could get before getting the bomb, because the bomb wall is the Skullwards one, Skullward small key. Don't buy from the bottle vendor. He is a scam.
So you don't need small key for Skullwoods?
Well, you probably should get it, but it's behind the bomb wall at the bottom of the well. The well's the only bit that had anything remotely useful in that top bit, other than like the back of the tavern, which has got the shovel. I haven't gotten to check that yet. Library's the blue boomerang, so it can stay there for all I care.
Well, I guess I'll
and
see.
then there's only a piece of heart at race game. Wow, there's not a lot starting off here, huh?
Ooh, a flute from the first chest of Eastern Palace.
Okay. That's pretty useful. Big key with a shovel. It's to Maya. Okay, that is useful to know for later, but for now, yeah, not a ton. Okay, so I guess was there anything in for the? Oh yeah, it's Sank Heart, right? Yeah, so I'll probably pick that up. is like checking.
Yeah, Sankart from the floodgate, and then the lake has a key to Dark Palace.
Okay, yeah. So pick up both bits here then.
This compass chest, nothing there. Heart container is held with a grumpy fish.
Okay, so I forgot about hints and stuff. Yeah, because we don't usually have those in races. I don't think I've seen any hint tiles. I don't. Yeah, there's no hint tiles in there, so whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. I probably won't remember to look at them. I'm sorry, but.
Can't see where I'm going. Can't get out of here. All right.
How did that miss? Probably because it wasn't on the ground. Oh my god, I'm gonna run out of bombs at this rate. Please! God, I have one left. I need bombs out of the chest in Mini Modon Cave now. Okay, there were some. That's good. Small key to Skullwoods. Okay.
So only the well had
Hammer!
anything interesting?
What's it? Sorry?
Saying the well had is the well just the well? Anything else?
Yeah,
in
just the
Kakariko?
bottom of the well, and then you need to get the what's the other one? The shovel from the back of the tavern, because that led to a big key to Maya.
Ah.
And then Mini Moldon Cave had the hammer. Which I would say is pretty useful.
A rock.
Freaking crabs need to leave me alone. There's 4 of them. Why are there so many?
Whoops. Random bomb in the middle of the
Money.
open.
Not really good though.
Oh well. Salute to the bird.
Yeah, I should probably. Did Sahashala have anything?
He said just said give it something from the green gem in Thieves Town. I didn't check
Yeah,
behind
oh,
him
did
though,
you-
because I didn't have bombs.
He didn't have bombs, right? So that's why I was
Yeah.
why I was asking. So okay, that's fine. Hylia Island didn't have anything either, so
I could
just buy
attack.
the more bombs here.
So it should be here.
So what have we done out of Easton then? I know the flute was there.
I didn't get to the dark room. But first is the flute, second is the heart container, and I think the third, the map, is the map or compass? Has the arrows. Well, arrows.
Okay.
All right, let me see what my mom needs. I'll be right back.
Okie doke. Oh, that's a bit of a miss. Okay. Cape is good. See, because I was a bit delayed there. I could have still gone up, but I would have been hit on the way through, so... right, so second one had a heart container. I should probably pick that up. I wouldn't normally, but it's been so long since I played this, I'm gonna pick it up out of an abundance of caution. Rude! And guess so my goal here now then is to get to that dark bit. I should be able to. Got like 6 hearts here, I should be fine. Oh, that's needed to go further up. That's fine. Just get some anyway. And then I guess I've got to do Hyrule Castle stuff. Which is fine. Yeah, I'm significantly better armed than Kib was here, so... Yeah, it's not really too bad at that point. Oops. Half magic. I'd have wanted that. Oh well. That's fine. Useful for me. Well, I mean, it's not that amazing at the moment, but it's better than nothing. Okay, so I guess Zelda Cell is like the only real way to go here, I think. I'm trying to think. Oh, like Agina, I suppose. That's really bad if we have to go that way, though. Oh, that's not the hammer. You fool. Okay. Onward. So, not useful immediately. I guess if there's no other way to go, then this would be okay. I think this is a stupid Agina seed, by the way. Oh no, we have the flute. We can flute up to Death Mountain. Right. Still doing this first anyway, because I'm here, and this is something we wouldn't have seen before. Not that Death Mountain gets us that much at the moment now. Too far down. Still remember at least some of these. Okay. It's hard to like completely forget everything with with how much of this we've done. Rude. Rude.
Okay, that was about 6 minutes. Catch each up, I need to do.
Okay, so you missed half magic in the dark bit in Eastern, but that's fine. Sahashula had a cape. That's about it. Checking the... There's magic powder. Oh, we might... Yeah, we actually will have to use that, won't we? There's powder in Spectacle Rock, so...
Up in Death Mountain.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think that's, like, it's either that or Agena, I think, are the only progression points at the moment. Mini Modon Cave to get the hammer is a definite must.
Hmm.
Yeah, the old man on the mountain didn't have anything either, so don't have to try and do that in the dark. Otherwise, did I even find anything that useful that you hadn't already seen? I don't think so, because I just got the, like saying, just a cape in the Sahashula stuff was the only other bit that I dinged in, and like cape by itself. Oh, there is a castle tower key in Hyrule Castle, like going down the bottom.
Oh, right,
Which I'm
Hyrule
like,
Castle, yeah.
please don't make me have to do that. Moon Pearl is at the magic bat, okay.
Moon Pearl's Magic Bat, alright.
I don't think that puts Spike Cave in Logic yet though, because Half Magic is not in Logic. But obviously that's a pretty big help. There's a small key on the ledge at Desert Palace, but that's not gonna be accessible for a bit. Yeah, this might have to be a go into the start of Castle Tower bit here for the one item there. Feels kind of bad.
I don't know if we need the money. There's 100 rupees in the ice cave.
Oh yeah, sorry, I should have said with that one.
Well, I just didn't know if you needed it or if you wanted it.
Oh, I was getting crabbed earlier, so yeah, I already went there. Okay, I think I have to go into the castle tower, so that cape is actually necessary here. I can't see anything else immediately that I can do. I might be misremembering something, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing else to do right now.
Have we
I did get a
Have we checked the Gina cave?
Yeah, I just did. There's only 3 bombs.
Whoops, Mr. Right.
I have a small key for this, but I really don't want to try and do the dark bit for this right now.
Yeah, that's a tough one there.
Well, I don't even have a sword, so, you know. It's not in logic by any means. One of them. Oh, there we go. The mushroom! Get out of here, dude! What is this?
Like, what am I supposed to do with this?
The castle tower had a mushroom as the item in the chat. I swear to God, this is just... Fetch Quest Palooza!
You haven't tried, what's the word? Not Agate Tower, Hera? Hera?
I can't get up there.
Can you not lift the rock to Oh,
mean,
no mirror.
right?
No mirror. Duh.
Power Glove is at the potion shop, so that unlocks Dark World now. Yep, so you gotta go into Castle Tower to go get with the hammer, by the way. Into Castle Tower to go get the mushroom. The mushroom turns into the glove, and you also need the cape from Sahashala.
And
Moon
the
Pearl
castle
is
castle tower key was where?
it's in Hyrule Castle. It's like the first chest, but I wouldn't unless you somehow can get through in the dark. I wouldn't worry about that right now. But if you want to just get it anyway, you can. But the one you actually need it for, the key is in the dark. So
oh, can you not get
that's why
into
don't worry about it.
dark? What am I trying to ask here? I know I had it.
I don't know what you're trying to ask here.
I have a thought, but I'm like, my thoughts are interrupted. I can't think anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what you're trying to ask here at this point. There's not much really to get off of it. Right, Skullwoods is a crystal, Swamp Palace is a crystal, Ice is a pendant.
Jamie skipping frames. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. Cause family.
We clearly need to get better internet fixed that somehow.
At one point.
That's inhibiting everything you want to do, isn't it?
Well, that and the family being like, hey, as soon as you start doing. Oh, that's what I was gonna ask. Back of escape. Can you get the back of escape with from the graveyard still?
Not without the gloves, so I hadn't been able to do that. You can do it now, obviously. I haven't gone there now, but yeah, you can't do that without the gloves. So, having only just gotten the glove, I think, yeah. In theory, you could smuggle the small key, and if you can get there through the dark, then yeah, you could do it that way. But
yeah, I've done the dark room to
the
council before.
Yeah, without the sword though. Without the sword, it becomes infinitely more difficult. Yeah, so main thing I found, there was a heart container in the chest game, but main thing I found so far in the Dark World stuff is just picked up Tinesmith in Thieves Town, the front floor. That's it in here so far though, so nothing else I can do unless I have the big key, and I wouldn't want to do anything else right now anyway because it's pendant, but and also blind without a sword, no thank you.
Yeah.
I have done it in the past, but I don't want to go down that sort of
just because you can and you have doesn't mean you want to do it again.
Not as part of first seat back in right now. Small key to skull. That's all 3 Skullwood small keys I've seen now. Jesus. You only need 1 at most, really. And even then, that's just for speeding things up rather than being a necessity.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do digging game, and then we take the blacksmith on a grand adventure.
Zelda didn't have anything?
No, not that I saw. No, Zelda Cell doesn't have anything useful. The single arrow, we can beat the game now.
Hooray.
Wicked digging game.
I need the cape.
Yeah, Sahashala. It's the unfortunate thing if you're not having bombs the first time through.
That's this, disconnecting and reconnecting again. Like, I don't get why it keeps doing that. It's not bad internet.
Big key to thief. Oh, don't give me the thief's big keys. I mean, I know you are a thief, but like, come on. Oh, the bow. Okay, it's better. So, Height Cave still having a couple of things.
There's only one item in Castle Tower then, right?
One that we can get at the moment. There's a second one that's behind the key, but it's in the dock, so...
Ah.
Again, I was not trying to do that without the sword.
Whoops, going wrong way. Wrong way. Can I even get that way? No.
The blacksmith showed his heart. How sweet of him. Could have given me something better, but you know, whatever. We'll take it.
Okay, I do have to go
You
to the
know
left.
what?
I'm done.
What's up?
I could not remember for half a second how to get up to the door. It's been a hot minute since I've been up there. I do not have enough magic either way.
Oh no!
Because I did not get half magic from the thing.
Yeah, because that was in the dump. Yeah, like I say, this is quite an expedition at the moment. I know you can get some magic from the 2 pots next to Uncle, but that's obviously really annoying to like go back to.
Is there magic in here, right? Because you need some to activate the lamp. Yeah.
Oh no, I appear to have been grabbed.
Oh no.
I still haven't done Back of Escape yet, by the way. That's like on the docket, but...
Well, at this point, I'm just gonna go straight there.
Might as well, yeah. There's probably something good there, I just haven't gone yet. So far, Skull Woods really hasn't had anything that's like super useful, so... Oh, never mind, it's got silvers. Okay.
Ah. That is the thing that we need.
In the pinball room.
This guy's...
I don't think there's any... No, there is. There's someone else.
Okay, nice
here.
for magic.
Okay. Because I have the cape. There is another thing I can do in this area. I was about to save quit out of here, and I'm like, no, there's another thing to do first. Just in case, this could be one of those dumb seeds where Bumper Cave has got something useful, like the mirrors, so, you know, or the hook shot, that'd be funny. Nope, just a red rupee. Okay, well, I mean, I tried. Yeah, I'm just gonna do back of escape stuff now. This is a bit of an escapade to come back here if it's cleaning, so I'll do it now. We have 10 arrows, a compass, and a blue rupee. You don't need to do back of escape.
Hooray! I feel vindicated.
Right, so now what? Yeah, so your hint Hal said that catfish didn't have anything too useful. It's like just a hot container, right? So
Yeah.
don't really have to worry about that one.
Zora Ledge has 300 buns.
That's a lot of muns, but we also don't really need that, so that's fine. I do not have anywhere close to enough money to see what Zora has. Like, it's in logic, but I do not. I have 200 right now. And basically all of that's going to be going towards Palace of Darkness, because I think that's the next main...
That's all we can do, really, yeah.
Yeah, kinda.
Would you be able to get through a Spike Cave without half magic?
Yeah, half magic itself is not in logic, which is why I've not done it yet. But yeah, you would be able to. Oh, the hook shot's on the pyramid. Okay, that actually helps a lot. Because now I'm going to say heck Palace of Darkness, because hookshot gives me all the stuff at the top of the world.
Yeah, hookshot's a pretty good one to get.
Yep. I forgot that I have a couple of the Super Mario Bros. Songs in my collection, so the bars are coming out now. Oh yeah, I don't have the mirror, do I? So can't skip through that way.
Okay, you can't do it with one heart. That's good to know. I tried. Oh.
What were you trying to do?
Spike Cave with one heart. Not a good idea.
Yeah. Probably not. Ooh, Master Sword and Ice Rod at the bottom of Paradox. That's pretty good.
Was there anything in Hype Cave?
Yeah, there was a bow and a Fuse Town Big Key. Which I have not gone and checked the rest of yet, because heck to that. Small Key to Thieves Town is in Paradox Cave. That was one of the things that might have been holding out on. It is Green Pendant after all, right? So yeah. It's like, maybe it could be worth it, but I wanted to make sure I could get everything first. Looks like I'm gonna fly. Nope.
Do you need a small key from the thing then?
Well, it's just because there's an item check, right? The big chest is something
Yeah.
you can't get without the small key. So that's a very common thing to leave if thinking that. You don't need the small key to clear the dungeon, you just need it to get that one check. But if that one check happens to be the thing, you're gonna get pissed off by it. That's why I didn't want to preempt it. It was like I'm gonna wait. Especially because I was busy doing other stuff at the time as well. It's like I really don't want to be that. It's annoying and I don't like it. And that's pretty much it.
There's the buns. And the silver was on pyramids, he said, so I'm gonna grab that real quick.
Hookshot was on pyramid.
Hookshot, oh.
Silvers I found in the pinball room in Skullwoods. Which is one of the drop down thingies, the one that you thingy that. So, but the hook shots needed to get to obviously the other side of Death Mountain, which shed and the Paradox Cave.
The golden gloves are where now?
Thieves Town, the front court. Second chest as well, if we're going the typical clockwise route.
You already did chess game, I guess?
Yeah, there was a hot container there, so if you've got spare money, you might as well. Pain of Samaria in Hookshot Cave. Okay. And a pod key. Don't know how close I am to clearing that at this point.
Well, I got the gloves at least.
Good.
Before I died.
There's the magic use. Oh, Blue Mail was in Spike Cave. If only
That
you
would have
had
been
more
nice.
hearts.
Oh. Well, if
That
I had
would've
more
been
hearts.
nice. Yeah.
Can't help that, though. Oh, well.
No, you can't. You can't. Okay, so
There's a
question.
sword. Okay.
I guess I'm just gonna do the rest of Thieves Town.
Down
Do
there,
have
I
the
can.
materials for it. Right. So what have you still gotta do with the stuff so
Well,
far?
I still
Then?
need the Master Sword, which I'm gonna get by not these town, Skullwoods.
Maya Shed and Paradox Cave is where they were.
Paradox. Silvers.
Silvers is in Skullwood. Yeah, this is going to be an unfortunate issue if we try and do anything as far as streaming stuff
Yeah.
goes.
Like unless we get bet, like we have decent internet, but it's just not good enough when it's shared with 3 other people.
Yeah, I could see that.
Silvers. Can Silvers get those?
Yeah, I believe they can. Okay, we are gonna have to go deeper into Thieves Town. Big key to Tower Hera is in the attic.
Wee.
Yeah, because I haven't touched Tower Hera yet, even though I technically had access to it because it didn't have the big key. So it's not like I could go very far there. So I figured I would go elsewhere first. It's like, even though it is a pendant and it's kind of annoying, it's like Thieves Town, I do have 4 items still to get. So I might as well just check that first. And well, the first one was useful, so
That's amazing.
yeah. Gonna see if that small key is actually necessary at this point in a minute. Rude! Shooting me through the gate thing there? It's a single tile entrance. What am I supposed to do about that?
It tried. Did its job at least. It tried to hit you.
And it did. Okay, it was just a map. Map to Hera, so... The small key itself, not very useful, but everything else up on Death Mountain kind of is, so... you know.
Well, before I get to Death Mountain, I need that hook shot.
Yep, so you need to go to
Pyramid.
Pyramid. Yep. I have not gone in Palace of Darkness yet because I had insufficient keys after getting the hook shot to make it worthwhile, so... I wouldn't necessarily recommend it at the moment, it's just that isn't actually something I've done yet. Just so you're aware of locations that, that might be a thing. This will be better, whatever, it's fine.
Have you checked Hobo?
I have not, because I didn't do any Fateful Mission again, so I have not. There was a Maya small key at blind, so unless the green pendant's got something, you only need to go up to the attic at the very least in this place.
Hmm.
I'll go check that now just to make sure, because that's an important distinction, because that could save you like 5 minutes, or not 5, but like probably 3-4 minutes going for the blind kill, right? So.
Yeah.
Then once I'm done with this, I'll go Tower Hera. It's annoying not having the small key for that dungeon too, but whatever. I'll go do Tower Hera once I've dinged this.
Kylie.
Okay, it's just a compass, yeah, so we do not need to do anything else after getting the big key to Hera out of
Thieves' Town?
Thieves' Town, yep. So it's just the
Hubble-
chest that's in the attic.
Hubble has a compass again, this tower.
Okay, so not necessary there either. Right.
Slim Luigi spin!
Yes, this also means I've not checked the fairy fountain bit as well, right? The waterfall fairy, because I haven't done faithful and stuff. So
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
yeah, I have enough money to actually pay Zora at this point, but that's not really a direction I want to go in right now.
Nah.
You've already told me the ledge was just money,
300,
so
yeah,
like
300
I'm not.
buns. 300 buns in the waterfall fairy, though, so I could go ahead and get Zora now if I want to.
Oh yeah, okay. It could be good. I mean, I swear to God, if it's boots or something, that'd be hilarious.
that would be pretty funny. It's like, hey, I can catch up now.
I'd be like, okay, I'm going there as soon as I'm done with this dungeon. I would laugh if it was something that good.
It would be pretty funny.
Some bombs is it great? Some bombs is in Tower of Hera. Alright, it doesn't tell me where.
This way? Yeah, it's this way. No, it's not this way. It definitely has been a minute when you have to remember what the path to Zora is.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm more healthy.
Big key to Palace of Darkness in the Tower of Hera. Oh, great. Thanks, game. The flute is in Eastern Palace. I would have never guessed. Oh, Stupid Sparky pushing me down again off the thing.
So at Thieves' Town, you already turned in the green gem?
Yeah, I did. It was a compass,
Okay.
so you only need the attic.
I guess I'll go ahead and get that real quick while I'm doing this.
It's looking like Palace of Darkness has got to be the next sort of place to go after Tower of Hera. But with the big key being here and everything as well.
Can you stun these guys? Stun price is 10 arrows.
Okay, yep.
Which, now that we have silver, that is a good thing to know.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it, really? Ooh. That's the 4th pod key, too. Okay, I can full clear that if I want. Ah, it's gonna have to be in the dark as well. Right, so, that hint that I was mocking, saying some bombs is in Tower of Terror, actually useful because I didn't find bombs in Tower of Terror, which means they're in the big key chest, which was the one that's locked by the small key. We do not need to go back there. So yeah, actually ended up being useful,
That's
even
amazing.
though it's like stupid and you know. So this is going to be a fair bit of a test then. There's got to be something in the early areas of this dungeon that to get, you know, without having to go into the dark rooms first. There's got to be something early on in here, because I think the only other thing I haven't done yet is the purple chest. And by proxy, the hammer peg item that's next to him as well. Because I just didn't want to save quit back, or like go back in after save. I should have done it after Thieves Town, to be fair, but like I just wanted to turn in the green pendant to keep the information train going for you as well.
If I can remember half the stuff that you're telling me, it's like, okay, what do I remember here?
So how far have we gone along is probably the thing for it here.
Oh,
Then.
there's the big key to Tower Hera, so...
Okay, yep. And that's got a big and a small key for Palace of Darkness in it, and that is my 4th pod key at this point. So...
Oh, what else is there? Let's
The
see
ice.
Death Mountain. I guess Death Mountain is has to be it.
Yeah. Well, if we need Ice Palace Big Key, it's on the left side swamp, apparently. So, alright.
You already checked Darkwolf Dead Mountain as well, right?
Yes. The, Pain of Samaria was in Hookshot Cave.
Here's the Master Sword and the Ice Rod. Oh, the shovel. I forgot to do the shovel.
That had the big key to Maya, I think? Pretty sure that's what the big key... It was a big key for sure. I'm pretty sure it was Maya.
So do that and not forget about it. Who checked Stuffed Kid?
I did, yeah, there wasn't anything there. Well, at least nothing I remember being there.
Big key to Misery Mire. Boomerang, yeah, said that. Okay. You already checked all of Skullwoods, or just not the back end?
Checked everything I could. Remember, you need the fire rod to get to the back part.
No. What was Kina Samaria?
Hookshot Cave.
Hookshot Cave. Oh. I left too soon then. That was Dark World too, right? Yeah, well.
That's a very fitting song to have on their game, but deaf to all but the song as I'm going through the dark rooms in in Dark Palace.
Befitting. Befitting.
It's having a lot of trouble with the turtles, to be fair. Oh, kind of right. I have enough hearts and stuff, and it was fine, but like I got bodied there.
What was the name? Kachi? Keiichi? The dragon lady from Toho? Or turtle lady, you mean?
Oh, Yachi, yeah.
Yachi, that's it.
Well, Pod was a crystal for what it's worth. Not that we should be getting it right now, but you know.
Not necessarily.
I still haven't found anything in here yet. There's like 2 chests to get at the back. If it's not this, then I guess it has to go back to the purple chest and the eggs there. It's just really annoying to do without the mirror, you know.
Yeah, pause resetting just to get it done. Small key Dark Palace.
So how many is that you've got now then?
Composite to the rock. D1, that's 3. Yeah.
Okay.
That's 3 then.
I did find 4. I'm not gonna remember where it is by now, but like
That
I
last
did
one you
find
just
the
got
fourth
not too
one.
long ago. I think.
Yeah. Well, the last one I got was from Tower Hera.
Yeah, that's what I have been to get. So, Tower Hera.
Oh, right. That's the last one. You've still got to do that one. Okay. Right. So there's your 4th one then.
Did you get Mirror to get to Hera, or oh, you went
No,
the long way around.
hookshot. Your hookshot plus hammer. Yeah, you got
long way around. Yeah. Okay.
A long, long way.
Nothing in Pod worthwhile then, is there?
Oh, the mirror is in Pod. It's in. I didn't even do that. I'm so annoyed. I didn't even do the thing. The mirror is in Pod. It's in the what's this called? Like the bridge chest thing where there's like the arrow that you jump down.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
like that. It's like one of the first chests you can get in there.
Well, it can be, but with only 4 keys, if you want to make sure you can full clear the dungeon at this point, you need to go round a couple of times. Because opening up the front door means you need a 5th key at some point here.
Yeah.
Big key, the Desert Palace, which we can't do because we don't have a fire source. Thanks, game. It's just so annoying though, because I've already done Helmasaur as well, so like it's just, I could have had that beforehand, it would have been great. Small key the Total Rock.
Well, that mirror will help him travel at least. So I'm
Yeah,
just gonna grab that and dip.
The big key to desert is also in the light areas, though. It's at the back with the just before you go like that downstairs loop.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be useful to get as well. If when you're in that sort of bit.
Oh, I'll take that magic.
Okay, how do we do this again?
Ice Palace, Big Key, Western Wing of Swamp Palace.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, blue potion in the big chest of Palace of Darkness. That's kind of neat. You do kind of need to do the hammer jump for it at the moment, no? So, second shield. Going through the dark room at this point, because I'm fairly confident we can. I mean, it's out of logic at the moment, but it's just getting the checks done in the area, isn't it? So it's not that bad. And he had the fire rod?
Oh, Lord.
Hey! I'll take it.
Fucking fire rod, wow.
Oh, Arena Bridge is apparently what the mirror, the chest that had the mirror in it's called. But whatever. Yeah, fucking fire rod, right?
Who has it?
Sick Kid's got it.
Sick Kid. Sick Kid. Of course the Sick Kid has the damn fire rod.
Yeah, so...
Well, now we know why he has warm soup all the damn time.
Uh-huh. The only bottle I know at the moment... The only bottle I know at the moment is the one that I just got from the big chest in Palace of Darkness. So I don't know where another one is that you're gonna get, but... So right now it's looking like hammer jump or die, right? We don't have enough pod small keys yet to get it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
And even then, you'd still have to go through the dark, right? Woof. Yeah, this one's not been the kindest of re-entries, has it?
I'm sorry.
That's fine, it's not your fault. I'm just saying. It seemed like this one's been kind of mean. And then Kaneko's theme comes on and it's like, yeah, okay, that's kind of fitting for how rude this scene has been. She is a rude lady after all.
But who would you say is the rudest of them all?
Oh, it's kind of rough to answer because there's a lot of belligerent characters in Tahoe.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes, considering someone evil, I think it would have to be Sega. Because Sega is the only one that's called... Her nickname is the Wicked Hermit.
Yeah. I know Oku was like kinda as one of the few that had like actual evil intentions for a long time. Fucking Quake from Moth. Okay. Well, it's a crystal, so it needs done anyway, but like, really? Oh, I didn't even mark. Was it a crystal that was from Moldorm? I didn't even mark that. I guess it probably is, but yeah, I've got 3 crystals, so it has to have been. But like, I didn't even mark that down, so I guess I shouldn't do that. Was not even paying attention when I beat that dungeon. I'll be fair. I'll be like completely honest.
There's the mirror. There we go.
Yeah, and if we go, like I said, a bit further back up, and also potentially if you can get the potion, then that's fine. But like, I'm sure we'll find another one, because that jump is kind of annoying to set up, especially if you don't remember it very well.
Yeah,
So.
I have not done it at all, so...
So, yeah, we're gonna have to find another one later, but that's fine. We'll manage.
For now, I'll do Hera. Is Hera a crystal?
Hera is a crystal, yeah. There was the big key to desert accessible in Palace of Darkness as well at the back, but
I'll wait till I get a couple more keys.
fair enough.
Because I used to, and I have one, so I just need like one or two more.
There's a key. And there's tower. Okay, I mean, it's not that useful.
What was
to be
Spike Cave?
honest. Blue mail.
Blue mail. Alright, grab that right away then.
Wait, I should probably go through Dark World for this, actually. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I can get K45 when I'm through here as well. As much as I want to just immediately dip here and take Purple Chest away, it's like, no, I can get this like isolated spot if I go through as well with this, so... I don't have Turtle Rock Big Key, otherwise that would be, like, just about clearable. I only have 2 keys for it, 2 smalls for it though, so I think it's still out of range at the moment anyway. But it's accessible at least if I go with the out of logic, fire rod. It's just a compass in K45. Useless. Oh yeah, it was a small key on the desert ledge, huh? So I guess that's also reachable with a mirror now. Cane of the blue cane from the purple chest. I guess it kind of works. We already had the red one, so I guess red and blue do make purple, so yeah, I guess it works.
Yeah, get away. Golly, every boulder's like right on my butt.
Sometimes they just are, aren't they? It's so annoying.
Of all the enemies to keep from the Zelda games, why did it have to be the boulder?
Oh, this so the key that's on Desert Ledge is another pod key, so that would make the 5th to help out. That would make the 5th that would help out the dungeon for you. Why am I even going through that? Do I need to go through this? Oh yeah, I just realized I don't have a desert small, do I? So I can't actually clear this dungeon. Oh no, I can clear it, but I can't get the 2 items on the other side, right? That's what it is. Hello Rock small key in the desert big chest. Really making me want the big key for that dungeon so I can go do it.
Do I even have the big
Oh
key to
wait,
currently?
wait. Which bit? A unique item price.
Oh no, I have the big key. Duh. That's more there.
Are we for error?
Yeah, I was like, wait, do I even have the big key? But I was like, no, I do. So one of the
Town
hardest things to
Attic,
dig,
yeah, that was the bit.
That's one of the ones I went out of my way to get.
Now I'm just intensely curious as to where the heck this bottle is going to show up, you know? Or maybe it's the lamp that's going to show up first.
There's the big key to Dark Palace.
Oh god, yeah, if you didn't have that, you wouldn't... Right, you would have needed that to go get the bottle anyway, so... Okay, okay.
So I did have to come back here anyway. How funny though, it makes... I think that means it almost makes it double dip pod at this point. I guess technically you don't. Like if you grab one hand and grab all of the keys.
Yeah, like I technically didn't have to, but that's because of because I did have 4 keys. I had the big key to it first, and I'm like, I can do the whole thing if I do dark rooms and hammy up and stuff. So like, technically I've avoided it, but that's only because of the extra stuff that I've done, right? You know, one really annoying check I have not done yet that I'm kind of worried about. It's like graveyard ledge is also a thing that I'm like, oh god, what if the lamp is there, right? Because it certainly wasn't in the desert area. I guess I should probably go look at that now, as annoying as it is.
There's the other small key to Dark Palace, yep. Okay, so that's the 4th one. Then the 5th one is ledge from Desert Palace, so that leaves just one more then.
Which you don't actually need because the hell room was not the hell room. Yeah, it's not really a hell room, but like the harmless hellway, that's what it was called. The one that you unlock that's got the spikes that you just like push the boulder, push the statue like to get through. The chest in there didn't have anything, so you don't need to get a single key if you haven't already opened that. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have because you haven't done the key desert yet, right?
That's a small key. I don't know what it's for, so I need to find out.
Oh, way up on the mountain?
Yeah.
Like floating island? Yeah, that one I don't know yet. I swear to god if that's the Desert Palace one, I'm gonna be annoyed. I guess I've only just gone there.
Yeah, really. Turtle Rock needs Quick.
Yes. Which is from Moth. Also, Graveyard Ledge didn't have anything.
Mothra.
How do I even do now? Oh, that's a good question. What am I doing now?
Small key. To swamp.
Oh, that's really useful though. Like we need flippers for it first, but that's really good. Okay. I can live with that.
Checkerboard cave.
Yes, that was a piece of heart. Yeah, because I don't have ether to get into Mire, otherwise I would beat that right now as well. Oh, it's not ether, it's Bombos. Bombos for Mire.
You say from the boss. It's from Mothra, or is it like an actual moth enemy or a creature NPC? I don't run.
It's from Moth. What is it in this game? Is it Mothula? I think it is in this game.
The boss. Okay.
Yeah, it's from the boss. That's
Okay.
I went the wrong way around the menu. Yeah, but the problem is you need the fire rod to get it, which means you need the
You need a bottle.
you need the bottle, and to get the bottle right now, you need to hammy up. So yeah,
Damn hacks.
not really very accessible right now.
Well, I'm curious on what the entrance to Skull Swamp has for me. So I'm just gonna take a dip in there and see.
Okay. Can you even do anything in there? I guess it's the hint tile, right? Yeah, it's only the hint tile you can get, right? We need the flippers to do anything in there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Even getting the first chest.
Man. Man.
Not sure what the intended direction is here right now. It's like,
What's dungeon 4?
4 is Thieves Town.
Thieves Town? And dungeon 6 is Mire.
Maya, yeah. Well, there's the big key to swamp, but that doesn't do anything really. There has to be something really dumb that I've forgotten that I just don't know.
You have a fire source, so you could technically do Ice Palace if you really wanted to. Actually, no, you can't because there's fake flippers, but...
Yeah, I mean, I can do it out of logic. It's not impossible. Not preferred, but wouldn't be impossible. I'm trying to work out what the intended sequence even is at the moment, and I'm not thinking of it. I can't think of it.
Yeah, like nothing's coming to mind here. Because
I got everything. Oh, you fucker! I got everything I could in. Oh my god, these guys are being a butt. I got everything I could in Skull Woods, so. I don't believe it's a dungeon that I missed at this point. It might be, but I don't think it is.
Do you check King's Tomb?
Can't check that without the boots.
The ledge too?
Yeah, the graveyard ledge only had bombs.
Oh. Well, since I have mirror, I'm just gonna go ahead and get purple chests out of the way.
Yeah, don't bother with the compass, with the K45 because it only had a compass. So you can just take it straight.
You did Diggy Game.
I did. There wasn't anything there. It was the single arrow, so you know, clearly the most important item.
Of course.
I really don't want to do that if I can avoid it.
You check Peg Cave?
Yeah. There was a small key in there, but it was like I think it was GTs.
Ganon Tower small key.
It was a small key of some sort. It was like marginally useful, but wasn't one of the key ones.
One of the key items.
I knew what I was saying.
Keep it to yourself. Alright, there's the blacksmith.
There's another GT small. Oh god. In pod, I literally got everything in pod. Can't do anything in swamp. Got everything in Skull Woods, except the big chest that I don't have the key for.
There has to be like a simple check we're missing.
Yeah, it probably is. I'm just like, can't immediately think of it. Because I've done Back of Escape, so it's not that. There was nothing there. Yeah, that's nothing as well.
virtual light source. You can't do a tower.
Yeah, the cast tower second one is not too great to do at the moment. Got everything down there. Everything light world wise. I did get Spike Cave because that was the blue mail. Not seeing it, which is annoying.
I guess I may as well get the old man.
Yeah, you might as well get the save point for it at least.
Oh, wait a minute.
What's that?
Have you seen what's on the ledge for... Not Mimic Cave, the Cape Cave? The one you have to use the cape, the bumper cave?
Yeah, that was the red rupee, I believe.
Okay.
We already know about Kana Burner.
And arrows. Damn order of an old man. You checked Sparrow Cave, I'm sure.
Yeah, I did. Rick, I am not. Sorry, buddy.
Not to throw shade, but... I mean, that is one of those checks that gets underneath, that gets by when you don't think about it.
Oh yeah.
Strasla, behind Strasla, Quad, and nothing else. Boulder Cave, Hyper Cave.
Yeah, I am not sure right now.
Just did Desert Palace, so nothing here.
The big key of Evil's Bane requires the hook shot, so okay. I guess that means it's probably it's either in GT or it's in Swamp Palace. But okay. Yeah, being out of other ideas at the moment, I just decided I'm gonna have a look at Ice Tower.
A unique item requires the hammer. Like that thing.
Yeah, we already got that before. That would have been the Moon Pearl.
Oh, Moon Pearl's a unique item, quote unquote.
Oh yeah. There's only one of it, right? Kind of bothering me that I don't have Maya access right now, because that would be a pretty major one.
Hmm.
Well, predictably didn't find anything within ice. Couldn't get the big chest, obviously, but predictably didn't find anything in there, so...
Yeah.
I just, like, I don't actually know what to do at the moment, so... It's not even as if I've got, like, Eastern Palace big key, because I would finish that off if I could, but... It's troubling. Yeah, because I'm going back through the dungeon stuff. It's like, yeah, I full cleared everything possible at the moment in Eastern. We full cleared the desert stuff that's doable. We're still missing a small key for that.
Small key and big key.
No, the big key was in. Oh shit! I mean, it was found.
Skullwoods?
Don't think so. No. There's a bit that you
Maybe pod.
prematurely
Maybe
left, I think. Yeah, it was in pod, right? Yeah, because you left it prematurely. Yeah. It's at the back of pod, yeah.
Back of pod to get that bottle as well. I didn't actually put down major glitches, did I?
I hope not.
I think that's worth a check.
I hope not. I just can't think of anything is the problem.
It's like you checked all of the town, checked all of the Skullwoods as you can.
Yeah, it's only the big chest I haven't got. Yeah, we've done all of these ones. Hi, because you said... You did say catfish only had a heart container, right?
That's what the hint says, yes.
Like the quick fish, yeah. What exactly was the hint? Like maybe it could be that? Like, because you got it off of Zora, right? Did it specifically say like quakefish or something?
The fish, it says something to the fish in the dark world. I'll go ahead and check that while I'm, I guess, somewhere nearby.
Yeah, it might just be worth a double check because you did get a heart container off of Zora, and if it's just like if it's not specific enough, it could be something. Just be that, because I hadn't bothered checking it since I thought, you know. even have a hint and stuff here? Now, once was a tea kettle, but I moved into this world. Now you see me as this. Makes you wonder what it could be next time.
I wonder what it could be. Yeah, yard check back of escape, King's Tomb. Can't check that spot without the boots. Can't check a lot of stuff overseas without the boots. I'll blush that one up.
It'll be funny if it is this somehow, because this is the kind of thing I would have just automatically done if we didn't have hints in the first place.
Yeah.
Right? Because I did, obviously going up with a hookshot bit there, I would have just automatically done this on the way through. So, it would be quite funny if it is this.
It would be
actually.
pretty funny. That and I'll have to double check that wording again. I think I found that hint in Eastern Palace. Because I found that and it's relatively early. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Excuse me, sir. The catch will get stabbed and just keep walking.
It is the book. It is not a heart, it is the book.
It's the book. Why? How?
Book gives us two things, so it wasn't Quakefish specifically then.
Huh. Well, that's good to know then. That hint is not very useful. Or it might be like fish.
Yeah, big fish potentially or something like that.
Yeah.
But, well, it's also good to know that I haven't missed anything because, like, assuming this one of the two tablets goes somewhere, I'm checking ether first because, you know, like I'm up here first. Yeah, like assuming this one of these two does lead to one of the bit that we need, it'll be yeah, like refreshing to know. Yeah, I actually didn't miss anything. It's just
Hooray! I'm not wrong. That was your first.
I
That was
mean,
the first
yeah,
thing you said. It's like,
that's kind of what I'm.
Narcissist.
The lamp is at ether.
I guess I'll check Bumbles real quick. I am here, so.
Yeah, like I think I still actually need something else. So I don't think the lamp actually does anything for me anymore because I've already done like all the dark stuff that would go with it. No, he stole my bomb, the bastard.
So what did Ether have again?
The lamp.
The lamp. So it is logic.
Yeah. If Bombos doesn't have anything, I think there's exactly one other chest I can check, and I really don't like the idea of doing it.
Well, we're gonna find out in a hot second here.
Certainly are.
What do you say to me,
Mr. Book? It's fucking vanilla.
It's vanilla?
Yeah, okay.
That's funny.
Yeah. And that gets us into Misery Maya, and the lamp is gonna get the other side of that in logic as well. Because the fire rod technically still isn't in logic yet.
Yeah.
But the
it is
lamp
now.
lets you
It is now since you got it.
You
have
no,
the lamp. Like you have the lamp that led to the fire rod, didn't you? Or the bottle, which led to the fire rod.
No, we still need the sixth pod key for that to matter. Because you can use the keys in such a way that you can't open that without the hammy on, right? So you need all six. Oh, this is a pendant anyway, right? Okay, well, whatever. Guess I'm here now. Who's ready to blind pull pedestal after this? Because that's where I'm looking at. because I mean I already kind of did Maya, so not Maya. I already
Well,
kind of did Ice, so
nice.
this would be my third pendant if like you could go check it with a book, but where's the fun in that? And immediately a big key to Easton in the big chest of Misery Maya, so yeah, okay. I don't remember the best way around to do this when you open the thing with small keys, but whatever. Oh, that means Easton's beatable though. So
Yay.
yep. Okay, so it was just the unfortunate thing of the hint is misinterpreted. That's fine. It's easy done.
Bastard hint.
Yeah, basically. No blame or anything off of that. It's very easy done. Like, yeah, I didn't check anything after with it because I was like, oh, you've already done that, so like we already know the bit. But oh god, I'm bad. Whatever. I could check the hint that's at the top of Maya here as well, but I'll be totally honest with you. I think this should be straightforward enough from here. I don't think it's necessary from here. This feels like the sort of bit that from this point we should just be able to like go from step to step to get this.
Do you need a key to beat Meyer? A small key?
What for Maya?
Do you need a small key of Meyer to beat Meyer?
No, you shouldn't. Yeah, it'll be a bit more awkward to get around places, but you shouldn't need one. I think I had found both of them at some point. I found 2 out of 3 at some point, but yeah, you can beat this dungeon without. It just might be a bit more awkward to navigate around. But there's enough around, so like you don't need to do left side anyway, so that should save some effort as well. Because there was nothing over there, so.
You already checked?
Yep. The 6th pod small key is in Misery Maya, so okay. That now puts the bottle in logic, which now puts the fire rod in. So okay.
The 6th key is in Meyer? Oh shit.
Yeah, it's the do you know the chest next to the big chest?
Yeah.
The chest that's in that room that you need to like put the tiles down for.
Mm-hmm.
It's that chest that's got the last one. Yeah, not necessary if you've still got one saved because you didn't need to do Harmless Hellway in that bit, so you can beat that with 5, but if you want to be safe, then yeah, it's... And you need the big chest anyway, so you might as well, if you're in that area.
It's Meyer big chest. Alright.
Well, at least you'd be able to do Pod and Easton at the same time, because you can like mirror it with it, right?
Yeah.
So that would be pretty good. I don't know if we have to beat Vitreous yet, I'm not too far away from it. I guess I don't know what the pedestal has at this point, for all I know. It could be necessary just because of that, right? But, you know.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna do the East Palace then, because, well, can't be bothered with Meyer anymore.
Fair enough. I'll let you know when it's got the Teleron big key of Vitreous. I don't know if I actually want that, but it would be funny.
It would be.
It's a
but-
small key. It's a small key to Hera. We don't need that one.
Okay.
As I have established by powers of deduction earlier on, the
Logic.
yeah,
logic
the
of
bombs are actually at that, so... Because I didn't find any bombs in there, and there was a hint that said there were bombs in Hera. So,
Ah,
I'm still
it's funny, though.
I'm just gonna go pull the pedestal anyway because it's funny. Actually, kind of works. I did just have to use a whole 11 hours killing Beatrice after all. If it's gonna drop me a 10 pack, I might as well get them. Before the pedestal's 10 hours anyway. So we still need the flippers.
So,
Is
Dark Palace Dark Room doesn't have anything then? Just the big chest, or no?
yeah, the dark room didn't have anything significant. I pulled the master 5 rupees. So you do not actually have to go back into Misery Mire at all, so...
Which is good to know.
And to my knowledge, at the moment, barring the big chest having something stupid, we do not need to go into Ice Palace either. Or you don't, because I already done it, obviously. Yeah, I think it's
Big key doesn't
Lippers
balance.
and
There you go.
Lippers and Total Rock Big Key are the things I'm seeing missing at the moment. GT Big Key needs the hook shot, so it's either in Swamp Palace or it's in the Gallus Tower itself, right? Because this hook shot required moves there.
Oh, small key to Total Rock.
Okay, is that 3 that you've got now then?
2.
Hopefully. Because I have 3 and I could not freaking tell you where the rest of them were at this point. One of them might be in one of them might be in Desert actually, but yeah, Desert Big Chest I think had one, so I guess that's on the way for what you need. Okay, I see why you made the mistake with this now. A heart container is held with a grumpy fish.
Ah, you found the hint.
I can understand why a mistake would have been made there, because that does sound like it should refer to catfish, but it could be either of them.
Well, there you go.
It doesn't make sense to me because at least in English, maybe in Japanese it wasn't, but at least in English, the Zora, King Zora was like super jovial.
I thought you were gonna say juvenile. Like, he's a 500-year-old Zora.
I mean, he could still be juvenile.
Like, not wrong, but that's probably not the word I use. Oh well. So, just to make sure, the big chest in didn't have anything then.
No, that's where the bottle was.
Is that the bottle? Oh shit.
Yeah, you need that for the fire rod.
Well, if there's another bottle along the way, I'll find it.
There it is. Big key to Total Rock from the Armor Knights. Okay. Yeah, so 5 crystals. I have not seen another bottle so far, by the way, so I wouldn't get your hopes up over that.
Alright, so that's 6 key then. Where was that again?
That was the other chest in Misery Mire, right? The one next to the big chest.
Oh,
I literally did just tell you that as well. I don't know what to say at this point. I literally told you that was there.
Yeah, you did, but I can still be dumb. Oh, well, that's the second crystal. An hour and 50 minutes in.
Yeah, I'm on 5 at the moment. Still obviously not great for the time of the bit, but then again, like I said, we kind of got a bit tripped up by the things. So...
Oh well, let's get pod next. Or Eastern.
Yeah, definitely finish Eastern at the time. The Big Chest didn't have anything, I think it was just like 20 rupees, so... But this would be your chance to get half magic if you go round to the big key chest again, right?
May as well.
We're still on that. Don't know if that was picked up yet or not. So...
No. Excuse me.
Not a problem. Still don't really want to grab that chest. I'm only on 3 keys for this dungeon, so... Yeah, because I went through quite a lot of Tilda Rocket, as much as I could without the big key anyway. I went through quite a lot of Tilda Rocket earlier, so... I was really in a bit of like, what the hell have we not done? And... yeah. Heart piece, that's fine. Don't really care about a compass. That's okay. A big key chest yet because I didn't want to run out of small keys for the dungeon. That's just irritating. Alright, I guess I'm gonna mirror back. I've got enough magic to go back because I do need to see what this is first.
Face the right way.
Just annoyed because it's like I could have checked that on the way through, but I wanted to make sure I could beat the dungeon, which required me not to use the key here, just in case. And it was a good job I went, well, no, it's not necessarily a good job I went back. It's a big key to Skullwoods, which, if I have to go there to get the fucking flippers, it's gonna be a little bit miffed, but whatever. To be fair, I don't actually think there's anything else I can do after this, so, you know, it's probably is gonna have to be that,
So,
unless this
so at
is
this point,
the,
I'm just catching up, but still.
Yeah, I think so.
So much for co-op. This is like, Daddy, hold my hand, leave it away from me, please. Some things don't change.
Oh god. Getting distracted in the oh, it's the freaking maze room with the, you know, the platform maze thing. Almost went the wrong way around. Ah.
Sorry.
No, it's
Sorry, Dad.
alright.
I pressed the button. No.
Look at me, I'm Trunks. Please love me, Dad.
Dad, look what I can do. Okay. Gotta go press the button then.
Kind of annoying that all of this has had to have been done with no boots and Master Sword only with a bit here as well,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, that's Meyer out of the freaking way.
I guess I was wrong. You did have to go back there.
I went too soon and I was like, oh, I got the big chest and I opened it. It's like, okay, I guess I'm done here without remembering it all. Like, oh, wait.
Hello, did not have the flippin'. Oh god, this is upsetting. Is it at least the 5-6, the other 5-6 here? Okay, it is. Yeah, so I'm gonna go Pyramid Fairy now. Oh boy, dude. Well, it's either Pyramid Fairy or I go into freaking Skullwood's big chest, and I'd rather do Pyramid Fairy first. 2 items versus 1. I guess it's a longer trip though, but at this point.
I mean, at this point.
What? I don't know if I was quite expecting. I mean, I guess if it was a bootless seed, I wasn't quite expecting to be done just yet, but wasn't quite expecting to still be like this sort of bit away, you know?
Well, 20 minutes was like, what do we miss? Oh, us, at least me being tips. Sorry.
It's all good.
Freaking tiny Helmasaur.
The Helmasaurs are bastards, dude. Like... Key the desert. No, stop giving me fetch quest, you bitch. It's not even as if it's like that hard to go and get now. It's just annoying. Like, come on, just give me the fucking item. It's alley. It's like, oh boy, we go do 2 checks in order to go do 2 checks in order to go do, you know.
Yeah. Like, there's a specific path it wants you to take at this point.
Oh my god, it wasn't even there. No.
Here. I don't know.
Has it got to be Skullwood's big chest then? Is that it? Is that the fucking joke here? I think my playlist is stopped for some reason as well. Okay, maybe it's song I couldn't like play or something. Or maybe I actually got to the end of my the end of the list finally. That's always possible as well.
Well, it's been
Is the GT Big Key. Which means I probably shouldn't even be checking the stuff on the way through here, but I want my goddamn boots. I've spent like 2 hours just watching this. Oh, there's another. Well, there's your other bottle. If we could have gotten that far, fairy in the bottle in the bomb spot in Swamp Palace.
good to know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna check the West Wing because I know Ice Palace Big Key is one of the things there, but it also doesn't need the hook shot. So I'm not checking the other chest that's over there. There's like no point really.
No other chest in Skullwoods had anything except for the big chest, but I gotta go with the run today.
I think there was a small key of some sort. I think in the bridge chest at the back. I don't remember exactly what type of one it was, but I don't remember if it was like useful for anything or not. It might have just been another GT one for all I remember. Okay, GT Big Keys and Tempered Sword in the flooded room in Swamp Palace.
Small kid again in the tower.
Okay, it was just GT. Yeah, we only really need one of those, so... At least the way it's lined up, because we don't need to explore GT to get its big key. The way it's lined up is... oh, that's the wrong item. Good old Seaside Hill thing that. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one actually digging on the stuff again. They're remastering Sonic Generations with a Shadow campaign as well now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sonic Generations was one of the few good ones, so you know.
I'm sure they'll just add more levels, but with the ones that included Shadow with them.
Well, the hope is, like, the cynic in me is just like, how are they gonna fuck this one up? Because you know, they haven't exactly had the best track record with remasters, have they? Sonic Colors Ultimate, anyone? But we'll see. I want it to be good because I happen to like Shadow, but you know.
Same reason a friend of mine wanted Sonic 06 to be good because they like Silver. I know Silver's not the reason they hate Sonic 06, but...
You know, Project 06 is actually kind of insane, so...
Yeah.
You know. That'd be a fun one to maybe go back to on this computer at some point, now that I've actually got something with a bit more power to it. Because I was kind of struggling a little bit on my old PC to run it.
So I need to get anything in Turtle Rock aside from the big key.
I think there maybe was some like miscellaneous keys around. I don't think there was anything too essential. Like, what crystals and stuff have you still got to do?
Turtle Rock, Swamp, and Ice.
Ice is not a crystal.
What's the last crystal then?
I've got
Skullwoods?
desert.
Or desert?
Desert Skullwoods was a crystal, yeah, but you should have that if you go for TR. It's Eastern Desert Hera,
Yeah.
Odd Swamp Palace Skullwoods.
Desert, Swamp, and Rock. That's all I got left.
Okay, if you've already got the Desert Big Key, then no, there shouldn't be anything else you would need. Because yeah, the Desert Big Key was elsewhere, right? So. I guess I'm walking all the way up Gannon's Tower then. No boots to be found. Validation boots to rub it in. I wouldn't be surprised.
Not that way.
I need that unticked for later.
And there's the big key. And you got the small keys from the bridge, so...
Yep. Although if you didn't go check the big key chest, you probably shouldn't need a fourth small key, but how did I miss it? I'm bad, whatever. Whatever.
Where was that last small key at? On a
Or
rock?
there's one on the bridge, if you still need it.
The bridge, like the lower bridge,
The
but like
laser
there was a third
bridge.
key.
If you don't have free keys going in there, I don't know where another would be at this point. It's been far too long.
I think I flashed out.
was probably in a dungeon somewhere, to be honest. But like, if you only had 2 keys going in the dungeon, I do not know where the 3rd would be at this point. That was not validation boots, so yeah, entirely bootless here. I think at that point I'm assuming you generated this with a spoiler log. I think at that stage it would have to be go and look it up, because I will have told you at some point, like, probably an hour ago, and you ignored it, and so I can't unfortunately say at this point. It's
There's a Palace big chest. Oh.
Oh, yeah, I told you that like 20 minutes ago.
You told me that, but I didn't get to it yet. Because I didn't have the key at the time. Double tip tower. Now well. GG.
Almost. Oh no, Silver's my one true weakness. Very fitting that it was the final boss song that was on for this as well. What's this one called again? Like Egg Reverie, I think? It's the Sonic Mania, like, Super Sonic boss.
I'm not sure.
I'll look it up in a sec. Yeah, finally freaking done. Good lord. This was the 7000 series train. Yeah, it's Egg Reverie is the extra, there you go, extra boss theme. Speaking of Sonic Mania adjacent things, however, I really need to get that that new one that just dropped like yesterday.
Yeah.
Not from the team. I forget what was it even called? I've got it on my wish list now as well. What was it even called? Freaking Penny's Big Breakaway. There you go. Really need to like, yeah, get a hold of that because it should be really good.
No, on this one. Come on. There we go. But just FYI, the boots were in the randomizer room.
Ha! Yeah, okay.
Cooper. I went to Desert Palace to get the key. I was like, all right, now I can leave. Why didn't you finish it though? Shut up. Yeah, as much fun as I have with the Link to the Past randomizer, like key sanity. I don't think it's from me.
That's fair. That's fair.
This gets tough.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm just because I've read a bit. I'm scrolling down the store page. It's never a good idea, right? But I'm scrolling down the store page on the thing, seeing the review stuff because it's mostly positive. It's not like, you know, very positive. So I was like, okay, I'm probably gonna see a couple of not recommended ones at the start of it. Then
Yeah.
the first review I see here, all I can think of is skill issue. I'm sorry. Charming and stylish, but if you love platformers and high score chasing, a lot of janky will let you down. A lot of good ideas here, and if all you want to do is beat it, experience the soundtrack, and rock out on the tracks at your own pace, go for it. Still worth the price, blah 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 blah. But to reach the score targets for the artwork, the game's award for best performance, the game asks you to be very flawless. So I have some frustrations.
Mm-hmm.
Why does that just read to me as a skill issue? I'm not that sort of facetious on it, obviously, but like,
The game's too
that just
hard. I can't do it.
I know.
Yeah, so sad for you. I can relate because I have skill issues too. Okay, I can skip that chest then and just move on.
Yeah, very flawless as opposed to what? Yeah. I think so. One of the things I would have like an immediate sort of issue with it maybe is if the physics are just completely off, right, and they just feel really bad to control and everything. Then I could maybe see it, but this is the sort of game where it's like the flow state seems so good here. Previously mentioned hazards. It's a huge issue since you most likely fall outside or to death or whatever. Yeah, I mean, if it is a case of like you can only ride in a straight line, I could see how that could get annoying. But
I mean, something like that. It sounds like doesn't really harbor the game itself, honestly. So
Steam at the very least, so it's not the worst. Maybe it's just a bit unpolished or something. But
I mean, what games released nowadays that isn't like polished?
that's the sad part, isn't it?
Yeah. Not as sad as dying to the bridge scene twice.
Oh no! Oh, nice. 169 items collected. Oh. I think the funny bit for me is when reading that first one of like some of the challenges are going to be very flawless one. I'm like, the first thing I thought skill issue, but the second thing I thought is have you ever seen Crash Bandicoot's relics? Because oh my god, right?
Yeah.
You want to talk about having to be perfect? Oh boy.
There's a history. There's a history there. I'm looking at you, warped.
Yeah, Warped was. Which one was Warped again?
3.
Actually, was that the? That was the third. Okay, because I've only played the first one on the Insane Trilogy. I was dumb enough to get all the platinum relics on that, including on Stormy Ascent or whatever it's called. I did get the plat on that as well, which was really stupid to go for, but whatever.
Bragging rights?
Yeah, I guess. And I played the GameCube one way back. I don't have it anymore, but which was, I guess, the old Crash. Wasn't called 4, but what the old Crash 4 would have been. I didn't even pick up 4, not because I wouldn't want it, but because I know what I am like, and I know what that game is for completionism. And, no.
No, thank you.
Why did they have to have hundreds? I mean, I watched Brownie do some of it as well, actually. It was like, why do they have literally hundreds of boxes in every level to get the completion stuff? And why are so many of them hidden in the most dickhead places possible for it, right? Like, no.
No, I'm good.
Right, well, since I'm done on my end, stream stuff here can end, so,
Yep.
good night, I suppose. We've got TCG practicey stuff tomorrow. Not sure if I really like the format for it, but whatever. We're at the start of Generation 8 now, and it's the month, or like it's the set where everything's shut down. So, yeah, we've hit
it's the start of something terrible.
We've hit the start of the COVID era. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's tomorrow stuff, I guess. Like, I've got a couple of things I want to play, but I've not got nearly as much for this as I would normally have had for stuff. Like, for the last 2 sets, I've had 6 to 8 decks that I built, well, mostly built in the past, slightly refined for the bit here, but like, I've had tons of decks in the last 2 formats that I wanted to show off. This one, I'm struggling to even get 2, which is the minimum we need for 1 recording session, so it's a little bit on the tough side here. There's just not a lot I'm interested in this set. Oh well.
Oh well.
That's for later on. So and that's... And perfect. Well, despite the quality or lack of for the seed, thank you for putting it anyway.
Yeah.
It's still a neat time.
Maybe it could have been better, but well.
Yeah, we could have had boots, but you know.
That meant going again. Get his tower.
Yeah. That cannot be a thing. How's your festival stuff going? Did you get any stuff done with that?
Not a whole lot. For the most part, I've just been sticking to solo because my main account is the one that's farther behind than my actual account, so I got some solo stuff to do.
Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, I managed to get all the gems out of both of the bits of it. So I have the legacy tickets, I guess I could get, but they're not going to be that great for stuff probably. So I don't need to do any more in order to get reward things. I've already spent all the gems anyway, so it's like, yeah, just kind of at that point of it now.
Yeah.
But that's
Let it happen.
I don't know, this might be one of those cases that we'd be more interested in doing either draft or look at old formatty stuff again for a bit anyway, so... I'm almost... Like, I would still stream my polls and things, but I'm almost wondering if it might be, given your situation, it might be better to try and just do, like, YouTube video stuff for it.
I mean, I hate to just put it to just YouTube, but at this point, I still need to convince the family to try and upgrade a bit, which I think we're at like the medium-ish package, which is not bad. It's just right at the medium.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say with it, to be honest. So like what I
done.
yeah. Well, I know like on my side. Oh, excuse me. I know on my side I can still like obviously stream it, and like I can stream my posts and things. I might just need like I guess local recording bits if we're to make a video thing out of it. I don't see. I guess that might be something we need to actually not. Practice sounds like a wrong word for it, but you know what I mean off of it, right? Like to try and like get an idea of how you'd want to do it as a video bit, right? Because if you can local record the polls or do any sort of well, I mean, commentary is the right word for it, isn't it? But any sort of bit as you're doing it, like I can stitch stuff up. We can make a video thing out of it. That's not a problem.
Yeah. I know there's ways we can just do like video. Like there's always that. I just hate the fact that we've done almost all of them so far in stream. So just I'd say downgrade, but to change the format in this way feels like it's a bit.
Yeah, so I do understand. I would still be streaming it on my end. That's only half as good. I know you want to do it yourself as well. I'm just wondering if it's even going to be possible given the conditions of stuff every time you've tried, right? Or every time you've tried to do streaming stuff recently.
Like, I don't even stream often, and at times I do, I'm still having people like, hey, you need to do something. Like, really, folks?
Like that's part of it. And also just, yeah, the stream conditions, isn't it? Really, it's not just the whole, like, family need to do the stuff, it's all the frame drops off it, all the disconnects off it, and everything, you know?
I'll have to ask my sister what kind of system she has, what her internet's like, because my sister streams PUBG almost every day, and she seems to be doing alright. She's maybe had 1 or 2 days per week, every so often, that she gets issues, but for the most part, she streams that game, and that game takes, I wouldn't say beefy, but it takes a lot. So it might be worth just asking her what she has.
Yeah. Oh, it's like what it's like that way. Yeah, because it's just so awkward. Like I don't know why it would be so bad for just you specifically then, unless it's a case of it's always in, like, you know,
like it's always during the time that family's home using the internet or something like that. Because my mom always does DVR and like playbacks and streaming, so she streams like the big episodes and shows to herself. But at the same time, my sister, I don't know what she's doing when she's home. I know her boyfriend, who also lives in this house here, he plays certain games like Sea of Thieves, which, again, not beefy, but not light. Yeah. Not light in data. He'll play games like that a lot.
It does sound like there's a congestion issue with it, at least a little bit. Like, obviously not being from the Americas, I can't comment on, you know, quality or lack thereof for areas. I know it's vastly different depending on where you are with stuff as well.
There's people that like theorize that the certain internet companies throttle our data and internet whatever to make it so that every other like they have to throttle certain data to certain areas so that everywhere else gets slower internet because they need it to get their information and whatever. But I mean, this is
Yeah, like
consistent,
the.
so I don't think it can be just that.
Yeah. No, I get it. It's like the throttle it so that they get you onto a higher package or something, isn't it?
Hmm.
The usual diabolical scheme sort of stuff. That,
Yeah.
yeah. And there's one thing I am kind of grateful that we haven't had issues with in this place. There's only one time it's which something got damaged on the outside of it. There was a high resistance fault, as they call it in the end. That I think just because of a big storm and stuff had dinged through, and something got a little bit damaged over the bit. So once we'd gone to call them out and stuff, and been able to get an engineer to like fix up the stuff. They had to come back over a second day because it was underneath a bit they didn't have permission to do because it was like BT's bit, the big.
Yeah.
Only really had that, and that's not like that was an issue that was easily fixed, right? The rest of it's just being consistent the whole time through. There was one time where most of the rest of the town that was on a different provider didn't have like phone/internet stuff, and like if we didn't go out to get Chinese on that day, we wouldn't have even known because ours was totally fine the whole time. So just being like, yeah, ours has just been super good the whole way through. So it's so frustrating hearing it on the other side where, like, I know, I'm living with two people, obviously, with my parents, but it's like my mum's doing often, basically has got using the internet instead of the TV because we don't have the Sky Dish up and stuff at the moment, so it's effectively being always used as the major TV. So that's a
Yeah.
similar bit to what you've said with streaming shows and stuff that way. So like that's basically always happening, and my dad's often got either a video or like full stuff going on as well once or twice a month. So it's like it's never been an issue that way. I've just been able to do whatever. I've never been told it's been like slow or anything off it for them. And getting the sync speed at the very least is the best speed we could get off it at the moment. It's like just under 56 meg down and 12 up, so it's just been solid and consistent is the best thing
Like
to
I
say
think,
for it though.
like I think if I remember right, our download was at like this is our internet speed. I think our internet speed was like 280 megabytes per second, and then our upload was 18, maybe 24 per second.
That still should be enough.
So
I mean, obviously download is amazing for that, but yeah, that upload should still be enough to do a decent bit, right?
you'd think, but somehow. Like if I check my internet speed right now while I'm streaming.
You might as well, yeah.
Ping test. Go. Go while I go to Cannon's Tower. $40, 241. That's while I'm streaming. And then upload speed. 36, 35, 34, 34, 34.
Yeah, I mean, just based on that, there shouldn't be any issues with it. And we know it's not your computer hardware at this point, obviously, because that's been upgraded recently.
Yeah. Though I think my Windows needs to be reformatted because at this point it's
Ugh, right, okay.
So I don't know what the deal is there.
Certainly not helpful, that's for sure.
But yeah, with speeds like that, you'd think I'm like good, okay at least. But these drops that keep happening all the damn time.
Yeah. And the whole, the other bit that I keep like getting back to is the NAT type D thing, isn't it? The being like
Yeah.
the ports. It's
Well,
not
that's for
being port
like that's for
forwarded, isn't
Switch
it?
as well. Yeah.
So I wonder.
So I'm wondering. So that's why I was wondering if it was just our router slash modem that just needs to be updated, because I don't think it's
That
been updated for a little while. But I don't even know if that's going to help out all that much. When I was looking it up earlier, it made it seem like it wasn't.
it doesn't seem like a bad idea to look into, but yeah, if it's one of those getting dissuaded off it, I don't know. But feels like there's gotta be something that sort of way, right? Because what are we looking at otherwise with it? Yeah, it's like I wonder if it's just like it can't just be a firewall issue with it, right? That would be really silly, but I guess. Yeah.
I know what
I'm
that
not
fire
really.
was before.
Yeah, I'm not really good enough at this sort of stuff to know it's a problem. Oh, it is just so annoying though, because I feel like there has to be something within that sort of sphere
Like
that.
something simple, but you don't know what it is.
Like a grumpy fish.
Man,
I mean, hey,
I,
at least
I'll
there was product.
I'll take the shade. I know but it was a goof. Man,
It's fine. I find it funny because if there were no hints in the first place, I would have just done that
yeah.
alongside the getting the hook shot, and we would have been done probably about 40 minutes earlier. Because I would have already had those checks done as well on the way through. But it's not a problem. 40 minutes is an obvious exaggeration, but you know what I mean. Well, maybe for you it would have been a
I
lot
mean, at this
closer to
point,
that. Because there could have been a lot of check time saving stuff on checks and things if we had it at the time. So maybe 40 minutes on your end is not an exaggeration as to how much quicker we could have had it done.
all right, I'll stab him. Fine. I'll stop being fancy. I'll just stab him to death. Even though they should be ghosts, I shouldn't be able to hit them at all. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. If it would help at least get things rolling with a potential draft return or whatever, if you know, because I mean at that point, doing it as the video bit, you could sort of work around the distractions and stuff as well, isn't it? At that stage, of just being like, I guess that's also a possible thing, but. I would still stream the games though, for sure. Like at least on my end, I'd still be streaming the games and everything. So it's not as if all of it would be away from that side. It'd be very similar in that aspect to what I do with the Pokemon
stuff, yeah.
Because we do stream the games off of that, and I don't know, test sessions, but the test sessions don't make it to YouTube. But because like for Pokemon, what I end up doing is the history video. If you want to go over the set and go over the cards and stuff with it, is an off-stream recording that I do, and then we do the games on stream and do it that way. But because I guess if we did it in a similar sort of bit for, you know, your polls, and you could do deck building and stuff, we can still like potentially do sort of games and stuff as well. If at times if there's things that's like, I don't know if this deck is good or dinged up or whatnot, and I want to see how it plays or whatever, we can do that before we actually do, you know.
Yeah.
The battle video side, but yeah, I'm just thinking like that might be a way of,
like, maybe you stream the I mean, I can still look and record the battles regardless, and probably make a highlight-ish part of this video of the duels themselves. 1, 2. 1. Dang. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Wow.
I had a 0 within mine, I think, so I think I was like 2-2-0 or something with that, so I didn't have the greatest of acronyms.
Yeah, that wasn't a happy pattern. Oh well, Ganon's next, so let's handle it with style.
Yeah.
Goose is such a shit for female geese. Male geese are called ganders. Take a gander at this, then.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Oh, is that why that line exists?
Yep. Have I just given a revelation moment there?
Wow!
Mind blown.
I forget it takes like 12 swings to get to with the tempered sword.
Yep. At least we got the tempered sword though, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like Master Sword is impossible, it's just... oof. Rough.
Very annoying though. But yeah, I said, I don't know, I'm not trying to push one way or another with anything that way. I'm just saying if we actually want to get something going, then this may be the best approach, is probably the way to say it. But we also just like don't have to until we can figure out what's causing the stuff here in the first place anyway. If that's that also makes it
yeah,
better. So we don't even have to. We don't have to do anything with that at the moment.
and Luigi is finished.
Yay!
Look.
Mm-hmm.
Lick. That's all I got. Just lick.
Certainly wasn't the nicest of seeds.
No. I mean, if we got that catfish early, it wouldn't have been that big a problem, but still, it just felt very, very narrow after that.
There was a lot of choke point stuff, which was really annoying. And oh my god, that beginning though, with the getting the stupid glove, and yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah. It
Right, I
just
need.
got rough. All right. So
Yeah,
you need to
right.
get
I need
food
to get
and
up
such.
to it.
So
Yeah.
all right.
I'll.
Well, thanks for sticking around at least.
Yeah. Oh no, it's alright. I couldn't just abandon you over that, right?
Yeah. Not like you haven't before. I mean,
Yeah, but
well. Either way.
right. I'll see
All
you
right.
later on then.
All right. All right. Take care. Talk about scuffed though. Oh my gosh. Talk about scuffed. Where is the? Is it hotkeys? Speed. What's speed? Is it that one? Yeah, it's that one. Okay. Yeah, and that's that. Okay. And so fast forward button. Oh well. Oh well. Notification from somebody I don't know. Oh well. I'd probably get that a lot from people. No. I thought there was a fast forward button. Fast forward. Oh, is it? It is that one. Duh. It's on my damn controller. That's funny. So first sword, 41 minutes in. Flutes in 5 minutes. And then this and that. Damage taken. Bonks. 7 deaths. I took that many deaths? Fuck. Freaking A. That sucked. That sucked. That was a pretty bad display overall, but at least I freaking did it. Well, at least for next time I know, key sanity is just not my thing at this point. Also, be careful with the hints, because grumpy fish does not mean cat's fish. Katata fish. Da, 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 da. Still, the game has a sense of humor, doesn't it?
Hug. Funny stuff, my dude.
Funny stuff. Alright, so going to call it a stream there. Thanks for watching for those who stuck around, and I guess we'll see you guys next time. Until next time, until we recharge with joy. Take care, folks.